Okay, here we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to a very special edition of Coffee Talk with Coach Crystal. As you can see, I have three beautiful guests with me this afternoon. I've got Nicole, Gray, and Hoda, who I will be interviewing, and they will be sharing their stories of how they moved from Whoop to the R3 inner circle. Now, for those of you who are brand new to me, I know that there's a handful of ladies that literally just joined Ladies Get Fit with R3. Let me introduce myself. My name is Coach Crystal. I am the owner of Ladies Get Fit with R3, the CEO of R3 Evolution, and the creator of the Revolve Life Method, which is the #1 mind-body transformation and personal growth coaching program. And these girls are literally right now in our program reaping amazing results. So without further ado, I would love to, yes, Nicole's like, yeah, welcome to the gun show. Hello. I would love to introduce you guys to my stunning guests. We'll start off with Gray. If you can introduce yourself, where you are from, how young you are, and when. Actually, I would love for you to share, if you can share what month, what Whoop did you watch? Because all three of you came from Whoop to the inner circle. So if you can share what month you watched Whoop and why, your results so far from the Whoop until now. So Gray, I'll get you to kick us off.
All right. Hi, my name is Grayana, and I am 31 years young. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya, swimming all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, whoop, whoop, representing. And I joined Whoop in November last year. And so far, I was 167 pounds. Right now, I am rocking this body at 136 and still going.
Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Round of applause though, from Nairobi, Kenya, representing. Yes. Thank you, Gray. And now, Hoda, if you would kindly unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Hoda from Toronto. I'm excited. Thank you so much for interviewing me. I feel so important and so fresh. And I don't mind because since I lost 30 pounds since last October, and that's all because of R3 and the mindset that we're not going back anymore now to gaining weight.
Yes, losing the weight and never finding it again. 30 pounds, and we're going to keep going, right, Hoda?
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. And last but not least, we have Nicole. If you can kindly unmute yourself and then introduce yourself to our audience.
Hi, ladies. Hope you're having a great day. As you can see, I'm still in my workout clothes. So unlike Hoda with the beautiful lipstick on, you're getting my recently sparkled version. I am turning, I was going to say 30, I wish, 48 next week. So I started, 48 years young. So I started my journey back in October with these lovely ladies, through the Whoop. You're looking at, I started off, I was 283 pounds, 283 pounds, pushing 300. Like I'm 6'1", but like that was the weight I was when I was pregnant. So I joined Whoop. I had been thinking about it for a while, and I saw the Facebook post for the free workshop, and I thought, you know what? No better time than the present. I joined. I've never looked back. I have lost over 40 pounds, and that's pounds. To be honest, I haven't weighed myself recently, so I don't know. It's likely more, but I'm not even really caring about the weight loss at this point. It's just, for me, has been a great overall lifestyle change. The weight loss is just an added benefit, frankly. So here I am, still here. Gotta
amazing.
Keep going.
Amazing. You know what I love, girls, is that you all touched upon the mindset and the lifestyle transformation, and the weight loss is literally the cherry on top. because all three of them have learned in the short few months that they've been with us that once we get the mindset right, everything else falls into place. So what I would love to do right now is I'm going to actually share my screen, and I wanted to touch upon our program. So these ladies are inside the Revolve Life Method right now. Now, for all of my girls who are, watching live, and those of you who will watch the replay, today is all about the P of Whoop. And the P of Whoop stands for personalized plan. We have a plan for every body. And at R3, we recognize that every body is different. We all have different histories with food. We all have different relationships with food. We all have different limiting self-beliefs. And this is why our program is personalized, because we recognize that everyone has their own struggles, their own obstacles. And through our program, we help you guys push past those limiting self-beliefs, create an awareness around those automatic negative thoughts so that we can crush those self-sabotaging thoughts once and for all. And so what you see in front of you, REACT, is a really, it's our acronym for our 3 pillars of health. And I shared with you this earlier on during the Whoop, where what we do at R3, what the R3 stands for, is that we renew your mind with mind shift coaching. We refresh your body with functional fitness, and we restore your health with simple nutrition. And the ACT of our program stands for accountability, community, and time. And each and every single one of these ladies have experienced the exceptional accountability that we take when it comes to our members. Your goal is our goal. We want to know, where are you struggling? How can we help you? How can we detach any emotional feelings that you have towards your past behaviors, failures, all of those automatic negative thoughts? We take the time to get to know them, because we no longer want to be chained to those automatic negative thoughts. So with that being said, I would like to open up this interview, starting off with the first pillar, which is mind shift coaching. So ladies, I would love for you to share what is mindset coaching. Most of these ladies have no idea what that is. What has your experience been, and how has it benefited you in your journey so far? If anyone wants to go ahead and start and unmute yourself.
I was going to say Hoda should answer this question, because I feel like Hoda was the one from the beginning in our little group that kind of struggled the most and was stubborn. And she's as stubborn as me. So Hoda, this one's on you, girl. You got it.
All right.
Thank you.
Passing the mic over to Hoda. Okay, the spotlight is on you, Hoda.
Thank you, Nicole. See, the
about
beautiful about R3, you feel like you're not alone. You feel like you're in the community. You feel like you have a friend who are in the same journey. And yeah, we're building a nice friendship here. Most important, I always felt I have to do this journey, losing weight or going to different program by myself, and I have to be responsible about it. What changed for me that now I'm not going to this journey by myself. Coach Crystal is with me. I know when if I ever have to fail, like she's behind me, holding my back and supporting me. And I still remember when she told me, as Nicole say, I'm stubborn, I don't believe fast and all this stuff. But she told me one word, and I can't forget it all my life, that coaches need coaches. And I felt like I'm a baby in this journey, and she believes in me more than I believe in myself. And I'm holding to this belief. She's like, you know what? I am strong, but I need help. And most of us, we think that we're strong to do everything and whatever, like we have to be mom and hardworking and perfect in everything. when it comes to ourselves as a woman, we always like, regret, and we keep ourselves like the last. But Coach Crystal won't do that with you. She's gonna put you first, and she's gonna help you to go through this journey.
That's amazing. And Hoda, I just want to say kudos, because we know that your journey was rough at the beginning, right? And you really have opened up. And I've shared again in the Whoop that breakthroughs happen through breakdowns. And in R3, you are encouraged to look yourself in the mirror and be like, what truly has been holding me back? Whether it is those voices in our head, whether it is past failures, we take a deeper look at all of those automatic negative thoughts. And so aside from, the one-on-one coaching, we also offer group coaching where we meet weekly with a small group, and we really learn from each other, don't we, girls? Oh, and not only do we focus on health and fitness, but this is truly a well-rounded personal development and personal growth program. Right now, my ladies that you see in front of you, we're actually working through the 5 love languages, right? So we really want to be efficient, not only in health and fitness, but in our relationships, in our career lives. We want a well-rounded, we offer a well-rounded program that honestly encourages and teaches every single one of our women to be the best version of themselves in all areas of their life. So what I would love, Gray, you're all the way in Nairobi, Kenya. And that's a big, like 7-8 hour time difference, but you have made it a point to show up at every single group coaching call. And so I would love for you to share, why is it important to go all in, and how has the weekly group coaching call changed your life?
Thank you so much, Crystal. So being all the way in Kenya, sometimes it's hard, the time difference. Need to go back and say, wait, was that call supposed to be at 7 our time or 7 their time? But what I decided is it's either day one or you go in for it. Either you take, is it one day for you or day one? So day one, you begin. One day you keep on postponing. Oh, I'll do it one day. I'll do it one day. The group coaching call have been amazing. Being in the call with beautiful, amazing ladies all the way from Canada. Oh God, it's been amazing. They have taught me how to, and then being a single lady in a group of married women, I get to learn the tricks of marriage, like what we are doing right now, the 5 love languages. Like each one of them has an amazing different personality, and we get to share and connect. And it's the beginning of every week. So the beginning of every week, I go like, that I need to find something if I'm not motivated enough to motivate me enough for that whole week. So I love those coaching calls, and I can't wait to see like what else we can have.
Yes. And we have at R3, thank you, Gray, for sharing, is we take our ladies through a whole series of studies. We study from Mel Robbins to Lisa Nicoles to Tony Robbins to Brendan Burchard. We study from all of these mentors, these successful people, whether it be in business, personal growth, relationship. We truly are a full personal development program. And one thing that I would love for Nicole to share, one thing that you said, Nicole, I remember you sharing that you treat the Revolve Life Method like a university degree, where you come ready to learn, because that is exactly what we do. We don't tell you what to do, we teach you. And everything that these ladies are learning, they can apply immediately. It's not just theory. Whether it be nutrition, whether it be relationship, whether it be, health, it doesn't matter. We want these ladies to live out on a day-to-day basis what they learn. So Nicole, if possible, I think we lost you on video, but I'm sure we can hear you. Could you share your perspective of the mindset coaching? Because I know, the programs that you've tried before, they didn't have the mindset component. What makes R3 different in terms of the mindset coaching, the one-on-one and the group? How has that been the differentiator from everything else that you've tried? Looks like Nicole's frozen. Come back, Nicole.
Can you hear me?
You're kind of choppy. And you're currently frozen. So the great thing about being frozen, the trick is making sure that you're frozen with a smile, right? Because you don't want to have like one of these like shocked faces when you're frozen. You want to at least be frozen with a smile. So I think she's logged off and come back. While we're waiting for Nicole, girls, I would love to know for each and every one, both of you, what have you both tried in the past? What types of programs have you tried, in your journey to try to lose weight?
Maybe the question should be what we didn't try. I think I tried so much stuff. It worked sometime, it didn't work sometime, but the beautiful about R3 now, I feel like I don't have to try anything else after that. It's the only one that's working and keep working and will never stop working.
Yes. And why do you think R3 is different from all of those other things that you've tried, Hoda?
You're going to be surprised. It's you. Not only that, it is your important part of it because you believe in us. But the community, the feeling that, you know what, you're working everything. You're working the mind, the journaling, the food, and you become as a person stronger. Like it's your decision, it's your body, it's you love the life more now. It's just like you want to live every moment. The full meaning of it. It's the mind has to be strong, the body has to be strong. And when we do the coaching together, you feel like, you're touching the deep inside of the when you gain weight, it always has a reason for it. And then when you put yourself in front of a mirror and you speak up all those troubles, you feel like you're touching the root of gaining weight. And that's where, you're not going back to gain weight anymore.
That is a wonderful point. Thank you, Hoda, for sharing that. Is that the key to R3 is that we get to the root cause of your weight gain. We don't just say, oh yeah, you've gained weight, but why? Why did you gain the weight? And then, and speaking of why, we even go even deeper with why do you want to lose the weight? What are you fighting for? Yeah. And one thing that you said that was absolutely beautiful, Hoda, is that now this is your lifestyle. You don't even think about it. Your habits, everything that you've learned at R3, when we talk about in the Whoop, breaking bad habits and developing new ones, now that are consistent, you don't even think about it. It's who you are. It's a part of your identity. I can honestly back you up, Hoda, in saying, now you are a healthy, strong, athletic woman in mind, body, and spirit. Yes. Because you walk the talk, right? You walk the talk. Yes, exactly. She has her dumbbell right in hand, right? And that's it. You become that woman you've always wanted to be. So thank you. Thank you for that. I think we've got Nicole back.
You see this thing, you see the vision that we don't see at the point, I didn't see myself in this position, but you saw it before me. So thank you for believing in me.
It's my pleasure. And I will continue. And I've said before, your goal is my goal. So I would love, we lost Nicole again. She's back and forth. Okay, so while she's trying to come back, I wanted to touch upon what we offer at R3 are miniature challenges. right? So you ladies came on when we had our 8-week little black dress challenge. And then after our 8-week little black dress, we had our 6-week Mary maintenance challenge. After that, we had our 6-week hormonal reset challenge. And then right now we're going through our 30-day strong challenge. So I would love for you ladies to share, what is the benefit of having these short challenges to work towards throughout the year? How does that help keep you driven? If you want
yeah, let me go. The challenges are really, really amazing. I remember the first time I ever saw the little black dress challenge was out of the blues. I was not in R3. I had not joined fitness. And then I just typed there because you were announcing it. I went like, hi, I would like to join that challenge. What happens? And it was it was way back in July. So coming to the Whoop, human nature is competitive, and challenges keep you on toe, because sometimes we get to have different coaches. You're like 5 women, and every day you go like, hi, Coach Michelle, today I finished 5 workouts, and it feels really nice. And then you keep on going. So the challenges, they make your working out not boring, because they kind of excite you, like, oh, the little black dress, I need to fit into that one. Oh, Mary maintenance, hormonal change. You go like, hey, I want. So the challenges are amazing. They keep you on toes.
Yes. You said something really, important, is that we innately like to compete. And it's fun competition. It's not only competition amongst your fellow, community and the fellow ladies, but it's in competition with yourself, right? So the little black dress, the competition was, do I have a dress that is 1 to 2 sizes too small that I can fit in by the end of this challenge, right? Our next one, which is our 12-week bulletproof and beach body challenge, the challenge is going to be, is there a swimsuit or even a bikini that I want to try to get into and feel actually confident and sexy wearing? So we have these mini challenges throughout the 12 months to help, drive us to it's always good to work in smaller increments, isn't it? Because a lot of the times when we look at 12 months, it seems so far, doesn't it? It seems overwhelming. It seems like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Whereas if we take a look at 30 days, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, little bite-sized challenges that don't feel overwhelming, and then it allows us to give everything we have for such a short period of time. But all of those short challenges add up to an amazing year, right? So with the little black dress challenge alone, can you girls share, that was the first challenge that you guys participated in. Can you each share the results from the 8-week little black dress challenge? Who would like to share first?
I need to remember now, because I lost after that more.
Because I think you were like second or first runner up.
I was second runner up.
Do you remember around how much weight you lost within the first 8-week challenge?
I think over 15 pounds.
15 pounds. I think you're about right. Yeah. And Nicole, you were up there. What was with your first challenge, the 8-week little black dress challenge? What was your weight loss?
I think so. It started at 283, and I think I got down to like 245.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. From the first challenge. And Gray.
I was 167, so I went down all the way to 143. Yeah, I really needed to fit into that dress.
Yeah. And see, girls, see how these short challenges, they really get you going. It's a really awesome way to kind of kickstart your journey. So the ladies that are currently in Whoop, you would then be funneled in our 12-week Bulletproof Beachbody Challenge. So it's just a really awesome way to kind of kickstart your journey like these ladies experienced. So Nicole, now that we have you, I'm going to kind of rewind a little bit back to the mindset. I was sharing how, you've done, many programs how is the mindset coaching? How is that different for you? Because you've done quite a few things as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's like night and day, right? Like it's like the magic bullet, you know? I always used to say, I've lost weight before, I can do it again. So like, yeah, everybody knows how to lose weight. Like, it's not like you can do it for free. You can go online and find things, right? But like, it's the yo-yo dieting. It's the fact that like you can do it for a period of time because you're motivated by, a wedding coming up or a trip coming up or, something. But then what happens when you get to that point, or what happens when your steam runs out, right? And I've been doing this for like well over 10 years. And for me, like I can't imagine the toll it was taking on my body, like just losing weight, gaining weight plus 10 pounds. Right. So, man, I just was so like feeling desperate. Like, why can't I just like lose weight and keep it off? Like, what is going on here? Like, and this is the difference. It's the fact that like, I don't feel like I'm dieting. To me, this is like, no, this is just my new lifestyle now. And that's the piece that was missing. And for me, it's like, I know already in the very short period of time that I will never go back to being 283 pounds. Before R3, I knew if I went back on, the Bernstein diet, which was my go-to diet, I knew I would lose weight and lose it quickly. But in my experience was always, I would gain it all back like within a year plus 10 pounds. And that's how I slowly got to be 283 pounds. So it has been it's just been, I don't know. It's just been so freeing. Like I feel free, and I'm still well over 200 pounds. Like I'm still in an unhealthy weight, technically, like medically, but I feel strong. I don't feel starved. I don't feel like I'm like missing out on stuff. I just feel like a better version of myself.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And every single one of you, night and day. It's not that long ago where the current women that are watching you, like they are where you were not too long ago. And can you imagine, girls, those of you who are in the Whoop right now, imagine just a few months from now having the confidence to say, I feel stronger. This is my lifestyle. I am now a better version of me. Right? And it's possible. These girls are living proof that is possible. Now, what I would love to do is I'm gonna share my screen one more time, and I kind of want to touch upon briefly the workout component. So we talked about the mindset. Now let's talk about the workout. So we have a fusion of both. Recorded online workouts and live workouts. So what is if you can share your experience about the live workouts, how has it, helped you knowing that, you're working out with other ladies? Here's Coach Nelson's workout that he just did this morning. And I know a lot of you will do it at your convenience or do it with the other ladies inside the group at the same time. Can you share your experience of the different workouts that we offer at R3, from the HIIT training, the toning, the Pilates, all the things? If you can share your experience with the workout, the functional fitness part of R3.
Yeah, I can start, because when I started back in October, I remember when Crystal and I had our first sort of, like, before I actually officially started, she was asking me, what, kind of what level of activity are you at? And what could you commit to, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking like 3 days a week, right? Like every other day kind of thing. And then when I started the Little Black Dress Challenge, I was like, oh, we have to work out every day, right? So it was a bit of a shock to the system, but it's amazing to me how quickly you're able to build a new habit, like working out. And especially because it's in the format of a challenge and there are other ladies doing it. And we're posting our workout selfies. If you have the opportunity to join a live class, you're with the other ladies. and it's just, I've been amazed at how quickly I'm like, yeah, okay, I can work out every day. Right. Like, especially when it's online. For me personally, being a busy, you know, in my busy career and, you know, kids, family, all this kind of stuff. I like the fact that it's on demand, some of those classes, right? That I can just, you know, and still be part of the challenge, like still do the workout of the day, but when is convenient for me, because that actually helps me get it in every day. And I'm at the point where Crystal knows this. She tells me I'm crystallized, but like, I'm at the point where like, even outside of the workout of the day, I'm like if it's a Sunday, I'm like, well, there's no workout of the day today. Like, well, what's going on? I want to work out. Like, what do I do now? So anyway, there's all kinds of workouts that Crystal has through the R3, you know, library. And I've definitely accessed those. And so, yeah, for me, it's been really, I've really enjoyed the working out, actually. It's my favorite part now.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I've made a monster. I love it. Honestly, it brings such joy to my heart, Nicole, that, you know, the fact that working out is a part of your lifestyle, and it's like, and when you don't work out, you feel off. And that's when you know that living a healthy lifestyle is a part of your identity. And one of the things, and what I'm showing right now, is one of the tools that we have are calendars. So you know exactly what workout to do, our sweaty selfies for that extra level of accountability, a variety of workouts. I know Pilates for you, Hoda, is one of your favorites, right? And for you, Gray, being, you know, in a completely different time zone, are the workouts working for you?
The workouts are amazing, being in a different time zone. So if they're working out at around 6:30, so that's around 2:30 p.m. here. So the best thing is I can work out at any time in my convenience. And the fact that I love traveling up and around the country and everywhere. No matter where I am, whether it's in the farm or in a hotel or in the coast, I can work out anywhere. It's portable, not like a gym where if I am not around where the gym is, so, well, that's gone. You can't work out for that day. So, and for busy women, anywhere, you can work out anywhere. You just need space, not a lot of it, like space where your whole body fits, and that's enough. And even if you don't have dumbbells on your way, you can use, I don't know, water bottles. It's as easy as you make it.
Yes, that's a wonderful point, Gray. And a lot of our, you know, ladies that are watching, they might be thinking, well, you know, do I need a lot of equipment? But no, majority of our workouts are functional, which means you really only need your body. That's it. Your body is the greatest piece of equipment that you have, and it goes with you everywhere, right? Hoda, you wanted to make a comment?
Maybe the people who are watching, they might be thinking, I can put YouTube and watch it and do same as they do. And I was thinking the same way at the beginning. But I pushed myself. I say, you know what, I'll go with this program and find out. And I had this doubt all the time in the beginning, like, you know what, why just put like a half an hour YouTube thing and I do it. But no, the commitment, being part of this group and the sweaty selfie like that, you look every day for us to post it on the live. Even if I don't have to wake up early, I can still put it after that. And the personalized workout that you designed specially for me, Coach Crystal. And now I even like, I don't know if it's gonna show, but you know, I don't know if it's, I put comment on the workout I do, and like in half an hour, she'll put comments back telling me, good job, keep going. You know, I feel like, you know, if I don't do my workout, Coach Crystal is not going to sleep at night. She's going to like, no. Please
girl,
do it.
It's all about me. I need to sleep. You know what? It's amazing. Each and every single one of you at one point was not exercising consistently, and now you are. It's who you are, which is beautiful. So thank you for sharing your insight. Last but not least, in the Revolve Life Method is our pillar of simple nutrition. And at the very, very beginning, we do it in small increments. And the very, very beginning, all you need to do is post your food selfies, because truly 80% of your results depends on how you eat. So when you first join, the only thing that we ask of you is to post your food selfies. And that alone can help make you mindful of what you put in your mouth, because you know you're going to be posting your food. Then once you've done that, we start off by cutting out the crap. Right? What do I mean by that? The processed foods, the sweet, sodas. We start changing and altering how you eat by replacing with wholesome foods. Then after that, we talk about portion control. We talk about how much should I actually be eating if I want to lose this amount of weight. And then after that, we start personalizing it even more. So really, it's a slow, step-by-step process, and it's tailored for your success so that you can feel accomplished, that you can feel, I can do this. You're not overwhelmed. You feel like there is no restrictions. So I would love, let's start off with you, Nicole. Because you've been on the Dr. Bernstein, and I think that is one of the most restrictive diets on the planet. So how has the slow effect of what you've been learning through R3, how has your journey been in comparison to a restrictive diet like Dr. Bernstein?
What diet, basically? Like I have never felt like I've been on a diet since I started this program. Like, especially in the beginning, I like the fact that you did the baby steps, to be honest, because as everybody knows, when they first start a diet, they're really gung-ho, like they're gung-ho and they're really committed, and it's not easy to start, but like, you're sort of motivated, but as we all now know, it's not sustainable. Right. So I like the fact that like the focus was more on, teaching us about portion control, teaching us about making healthier choices, not making us feel guilty if we had a snack, or if we had a snack late at night, right? And introducing a bunch of different concepts, like intermittent fasting and, choosing, maybe some vegan options, or I don't know, like it's a combination of things that I never felt like I was on a diet. I never felt like I couldn't have anything. And I never felt guilty if I did have something that, like, again, on Bernstein, I would always feel like I'm cheating. Right. And then, you feel like just giving up, especially if it was like over the weekend and like, you just, you had more than you should have had or whatever else. And then it's almost like, oh, okay, I'll start again on Monday. Right. So I've never really had that experience. For me, I always feel like, I'm just one meal away from getting back on track, or one snack away from getting back on track. And there's not that guilt. And I was actually shocked because Crystal told me, get rid of the scale, because I was so used to getting on that scale, like on a daily basis, to see how much has my weight changed when I was on Bernstein, and I was freaked out because I thought there's no way I'm losing weight right now. There's no way. Like, I'm eating 4 or 5 times a day. I'm like, eating pretty much everything I want, just smaller portions. And then sure enough, after those 2 months, the Little Black Dress Challenge, I got on the scale. I was nervous as hell, but I got on. I was like, oh my God, I lost I lost so much weight. So, it was kind of effortless. It was kind of effortless. And now we're at the stage where, yeah, it is getting a bit more challenging, but like with any new challenge, Crystal, and the other coaches have been very supportive and just saying, you will get there. Like, you'll just have to learn the new skills as you go. And that's just great because, yeah, with every day, it gets a little bit easier to figure out, now I'm tracking my macros. And so, it's a new skill, but I'm already better within the last couple of weeks. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. And I want to say, that's the key. And I taught all about the compound effect yesterday. You girls remember that in the Whoop, where I teach, if I give you a penny and I doubled it every day, you would earn 10,700,000. This translate in what Nicole was just sharing. We start off with small daily wins. Okay, start with posting your food selfie. Start with that. Now start cutting out the crap. Now start adding more vegetables. Now, okay, instead of when you have a sweet tooth and salty tooth and your go-to is chips or sweets, let's replace it with this instead, because it still satisfies your tooth. Okay, now let's look at portion control. Now let's look at if it fits your macros. So it's a gradual, as you grow, as you get better, as your foundation is firm and you have a good footing, then we add the next step. And then the next step, and then the next step. So there's small baby steps, whether it's the mindset, whether it's working out. You know, I said, like Hoda, for example, I said, okay, just start with 3 minutes, 3 workouts a week, 20 minutes. That's it. Start there. And now she's working out every day. Small daily steps, small little wins, compounds to amazing results. And that's what we focus on at R3. You know, and if you girls remember, when you learn any habit, it starts off being unbearable. Remember that? And then it's uncomfortable. But then eventually, yes, Hoda, you will be like these 3 ladies where you will be unstoppable. Unstoppable. So to close us off, for the women that are watching right now, and also those that will watch the replay, and maybe they're nervous about getting started, because you were there, you were once there. What would you say to them if they're afraid of investing money, time, and thinking, how is this any different? What would you advise them to do, and what would you share with them if they're nervous to start? Hoda, I'll start off with you.
I'll tell them it's okay. It's your way. It's okay if you, whatever food, if workout, you know, Coach Crystal way, it's okay. She doesn't feel you like guilty about anything. But I remember when I joined, thinking about the money wise about the program, she said one word. I don't know if you still remember, Coach Crystal. You say it's exchange of energy. The money is only exchange of energy. And I feel like, you know what? You're going to have a lot of energy beside yourself to help you through this journey, and it's worth it. And it's the amount of money is nothing compared to the belief, the energy, the strength she's going to give you all this way. And I'll never see myself without this community and this group, because I'm part of it. And I knew from the first moment that one day she's going to interview me and I'm going to be here. And for the people are watching, I can't wait to see you in 3 months, 4 months, and bring a fresh blood, fresh feeling to the community and to the group too.
I love it. You're absolutely right, Hoda. We are excited to expand our family, and that's what these ladies are. They're an extended family. We are an R3
We want to celebrate
family.
their success as well, because you know she's watching. She wants to celebrate before us. You know, she wants us to succeed more than that. We believe in ourselves.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Absolutely, Gray. You wanted to share. What would you say to the ladies that are feeling nervous and they want to, but they're scared? You know, and their doubt is kicking in. What would you say to them?
So it's a funny, mine is a story of faith. That is where for me it began. So last year during COVID, I work in the hospitality industry, and you know how that went. So I decided, you know what, I want to go to the inner circle. But now means of earning money, finances to pay for it, zero. I do some catering business here and there for events, zero. So what am I going to do? So I just told God, you know what? I am going by faith, and I am going to start this program. How I will get the money, you tell me. So I just started small with family and friends and go like, hey, why should you buy bread outside? Let me bake that for you. Let me do that for you. Let me babysit for you. Let me do this for you. And that is how I've been able to push through, and I've had an amazing time. My family members have been supportive, and they're like, you working and getting, what exactly are you doing? I'm like, no, I am in this program, and it's a life transformation. And it's so funny, coming into January, February, March, then we thought, April breakthrough, the hotels were coming up, the Easter season, and then our government goes like, you're on lockdown again, and there everything is gone. And God's keep providing. It starts with faith. It starts with how bad do you want it? And from there, God provides. He has for me. I don't know how, but God provides. So I encourage you, just start, faith it up. Everything will be swell.
Oh, I love it. So we've got from Hoda saying, listen, like it's time, you know, coaches need coaches, invest in yourself. You need to, you know, do this for yourself. And Gray saying, if you want it badly, you will make it happen. And so to top it off and to close this off, Nicole, what would you say to the women out there who are afraid of investing time, money? They've done all the things. What makes R3 different? How are we not just a weight loss program, but a life transformation program?
I think that's exactly it.
Oh, we can't hear you. Hold on one second. I think you're blocking your, and unmute. Nope. Turn up your volume maybe.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I had plugged my phone in. No, I think that's absolutely right, Crystal. Like I was going to say, to me, you know, money in some respects is just another excuse, right? Like absolutely. And you know, Gray, you're the perfect example of that because you didn't have the money for it. But you didn't treat it as an excuse. You thought, I will do this and I'll figure it out later. And, you know, yeah, there's some people that are in more fortunate positions than others, but, you know, you can always come up with reasons, and money is definitely one of them. So I would encourage people to, you know, the ladies on the call to just, you know, just stop overthinking, like just, oh, fuck. Oh.
And beep, we're live. It's okay, kids.
I thought my phone died. Oh.
We're all out here. It's all good. This is what happens when you are live.
Is my language. I was on a roll. Yeah, like just do it, you know, like honestly, this is more than just, as I've said before, this is more than just a weight loss program. I treat this is like coaching. And if you've ever gone to get if you've ever known anybody that's had an actual like business coach or life coach, that's very, you pay like hundreds of dollars just for like a couple of sessions, right? So comparatively, this is actually not the same thing. And one of the things that I have learned from this program is I'm actually doing more than just changing my eating and workout habits. This is, you know, we do vision casting. We learn, there's other goals in your life that this program will help you achieve, right? I've made investments this year that I don't think I would have done before R3, or I'd been thinking about it for a really long time and I just hadn't bit the bullet. So, you know, again, think of this as an investment. Think of this as, you know, this is an education. Like you know, Crystal, I think you mentioned earlier about my analogy of this being a university program, right? Like you have to think of it as like school learning, not just like, you know, oh, I'm just going to do this program and, you know, temporarily. It's really, it's got to be an investment type mindset. So I would just say, just stop thinking and just go for it.
Yes.
Go for it and talk to us in 6 months.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. You will be inside the inner circle with these ladies right here. And what we do is that we set you up with one of the girls who have been in your shoes, but are just a couple of steps ahead of you. You'll have literally these girls to turn to. I'm sure each and every single one of them would welcome you if you need help with anything. If you have any questions, they would not hesitate to hold out a hand and say, we got you. I've been there. Don't worry. Just stay committed. And I've always said persistence is patience in action. So be patient with yourself. You're going to learn about self-love, and self-love and self-discipline is what? Self-respect. And so I want to just finish off and close off by thanking each and every single one of these strong, empowering women who are now inspiring others to do the same. And so thank you for your time, girls. And if you have any questions for any of these ladies, go ahead. If you watch the replay, type it in the comment box and tag them and ask them your question. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer any of your questions or any questions for us. And I want to encourage you to learn more about the Revolve Life Method. Simply book a discovery call with me. We'll have a simple conversation. Every single one of these girls, that's what they did. We had a conversation through Zoom. I got to know what their health history was, what their goals are, and we then unfold whether or not we're a good fit. Okay. So book that call. You have nothing to lose but wait, and you have an amazing family to gain. So thank you once again, Hoda, Gray, Nicole. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all the girls that are here live, thank you for your time. My coaches that have been watching. And for those of you who watch the replay, thank you in advance. And we'll see you guys tonight for part 2 of Whoop, P of Whoop, where I'm going to be doing an open Q&A with a Zoom panel of guests tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you then. Girls, thank you so much. You are what awesome looks like. Have a good day, everybody.